Up with Big 50 live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and all top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV. It is the coolest television station in the world. What's up, Big 50?
I can't call it today, honey.
Let's clear it up. We got a power couple right here.
I'm ready to clear it up.
What's up, Ken? How you doing? Introduce your queen before you say anything else. You got to get her honor and reverence.
Okay, this is my beautiful wife, Nene, as I like to call her.
Nene.
Hey, Miss Nene.
And thank you for having me.
Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead. You can keep. I just give her props.
Oh, well, like I said, this is my
Introduce
beautiful wife. She held me down for my 30 plus years of incarceration.
Wow.
We had our ups and downs. We got married at a very young age. And she's been my rock, for sure.
That's awesome.
Love her very much. Appreciate everything she done sacrificed. It ain't been easy. I mean, I did 37 years, 4 months, 12 days.
37 years.
When did you come home?
December 19th.
Welcome home.
Last year?
Welcome home. Welcome home.
That's a strong one.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a
Why
strong
should be
here.
interviewing the queen? You know, but no, this
You
is
held
your-
him down for 37 years?
Yeah.
You did.
If I had on a hat, I would be tilting it to you.
I really got to ask this question. Oh, I'm so nosy. So for 37 years you held them down. Did you, in between that time, did you have any kind of relationships? Like
I did.
You did?
I
Okay.
did.
But you knew this was your
But
heart
this
right
always
here.
been my heart.
Yeah, this was your heart.
was
Because
always.
the reason why I asked, I said because if I did that for 37 years, I'm like, what would I do? But you got to be human.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, it's all about being human. I did that with a boyfriend of mine. When I went away, I said, you know, I'm not going to tell you you can't go have sex because you're only a man. You're human. Have sex, but don't bring no babies home. The fucker brought a baby. Ain't that
Follow the instructions.
but guess what?
The nerve,
I was, you know, I'm not even that type of person that be mad about a kid, but I was really angry about this one. I don't know why I was so angry. And then, you know, I had broke up with him after a year. He came back. I let him back, and I wouldn't let the kid over my house. And my mom said to me, she said, 50, you cannot have that man and not have that kid. You cannot love that man. Don't be bothered with this kid because this ain't even you. So she said, either you gonna deal with it or you gonna let him go. And I let it go. I let it go. But right now, the little kid is very smart. He's in school to be an anesthesiologist.
Okay.
And he graduated from like E-course or something. He's the best on the team. He got scouts look at him all over the world.
That's good.
And I thank God that he did have this kid because he got a smart
So he was
kid.
meant to make an impact in this
Yeah,
world.
so I was like, silly me. You know what I'm saying? I had to fault me for that, for being, because I think I got motions mixed
Well, it
up.
seems like you have some kind of rapport with him because you know what's going on.
Well, me and his father are still friends. You know what I'm saying? And as he was coming up, as he got older, and me and him wasn't together, and I was over it, you know, the boy talked to me. You my dad's ex-girlfriend. He was a real nice kid, you know. And I really hate that I missed those years with him for being, that was my own selfish reasons. You know what I'm saying? So you got to grow. And I had to grow. You know what I'm saying? I really had to grow.
So for our studio audience, if anybody want to tap in, the number is 313-355-6018. That number once again is 313-355-6018.
She got so much
Let's clear
smarts.
this up with the Big 50.
Kimber.
It's your girl, Kimber Lale.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yes, I love her. I love her.
Now, bro, you know, I'm not one to dwell on people's past, and I am one that, you know, the past is the past, and once you have paid a debt to society, you should move on. So, I only did almost 30.
Right.
You did 37 in 4 months, and
12
some
days.
days, and some hours, and some
Damn.
seconds.
Did y'all have a calendar?
You broke that down, you know what I'm saying? But I'm only saying that because I wanted to make a light of it right now because I'm finna ask you a deep question. What was the most shocking for you when you came home?
The state of the city.
Right.
The state of
I
the
was so
neighborhood I
hurt.
grew up in.
Me too.
Oh, what it was looking
Detroit.
like.
Yes.
Oh, I was
the
so
condition.
devastated.
I'm from River Rouge.
Right.
Like I was telling Big 50 before we came in here, I was born and raised in River Rouge, Michigan. My mother moved to the east side of Detroit in 1976. So I spent my summers and my weekends in Detroit. But I lived in River Rouge and I went to private school in Melvindale.
Oh,
Oh, you went to private school
I
in
went to St.
Melvindale.
Mary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is now-
private school student get in trouble too.
Exactly.
All the time.
Exactly. I tell people
Girl, all the time.
which is now Melvindale AB&T. So it went from St. Mary Magdalene. I think they
So,
closed it in
Magdalene.
2005.
Okay,
So
yeah.
now it's Melvindale AB&T.
Oh, okay. So you went to the private schools. And you know, I could say them private schools something else, because I sent my kids to them damn private schools. And then I was mad at motherfucker. I spent all my goddamn money. And then when I get them over, I said, well, I'm moving to Plymouth Township, because then they got a better school. And they got over there, this is a school you don't have to pay no money. You just in a better neighborhood. And them motherfuckers in no shit. They was like, I see here, Miss Hood, your children come out of they coming out of these private schools, but them motherfuckers don't know A, B, and C. I was looking at them dumbass motherfucking kids. I said, y'all done made this shit up. Y'all supposed to be ahead of them motherfuckers.
Absolutely.
They ain't no shit. Then they had to go an extra hour early so they could play fucking catch up. I said, them motherfuckers that took my money.
They was in there falling behind and goofing off. Because when I was going to school, if we started falling behind, they actually bought tutors in and they would pull you out of class. And
See
go
what I'm
out and
saying?
tutor you.
That ain't private school
that
no
was
more.
them. Yeah, so I don't
Private
know.
school ain't doing that no more.
Yeah.
They figure you supposed to catch up. Your mama paying this money.
that's
They
why
so
they did,
easily
because they
kick
paid
your
the
ass
money.
out. That $3,800 went in. Them motherfuckers be having my kids in the hallway. I go in there like, Eric Days, y'all in the hallway? You ain't paying our money. We can't go cool. I be like, oh Lord, I gotta get out of the principal. Can you get him a day? I'll be back tomorrow. Now I gotta get out here and hustle a little motherfucking hard. I'm hustling like a motherfucker. These dumbass kids ain't learning shit. They wasn't learning shit.
I got a question for you. You know how when you in prison and you get that mentality with all that testosterone and stuff that y'all be having in prison. And I was at a Free Her conference last year, and I discovered that I had this male problem too, even though I'm not a male, but apparently it can be a prisoner problem when you spend more than a decade, where you have that toxic aggressive syndrome to where, so 1A, this is a compound question, 1A, have you recognized any symptoms in yourself since you've been home? And 2, what are you doing to cope with any of those symptoms? Because if you don't think you have any, you said a mistake. You did 37 and I only did 29. And I got it fast. I mean, what the fuck you looking at?
Oh Lord.
I think that's a good question. I know when I went in and I was sentenced to natural life without parole on top of a life. A second-degree life. My mentality was, you just sentenced me to spend the rest of my life in prison, and you telling me to go.
That's real.
Right.
That's
I'm
so
not
real.
going to hit be good. What you've done is gave me a license to do exactly what the hell I want to do.
Wanna do,
So
yeah.
if I wake up in the morning, I want to sock somebody in the eye, I'm gonna sock somebody in the eye.
So what was your charge?
I had a first-degree murder, felony murder, armed robbery.
Felony murder.
Felony
That's
murder.
with the gun.
Yes, felony
Okay.
murder and armed robbery.
Okay.
Excuse me, sis. Every juvenile lifer went to prison for first-degree felony murder.
Yes. That's the
So
difference.
I just want you to recognize that. So don't ask another juvenile.
I'm just a little drug dealer.
All of us went to prison for first-degree felony
Right,
murder.
so let's explain the whole juvenile life.
Yeah.
So, June 25th of 2012,
We can get that.
yes, June 25th of 2012, the Miller v. Alabama came out, which said that any juvenile lifer who was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole before the age of 18 could only be sentenced to that if they're the rare juvenile lifer. So there was...
It's a whole lot of rare cases.
And in Michigan, there was 365 of us.
Damn.
Throughout the whole country, it was 2,500. I fortunately and unfortunately got up under there by 2 months. I called my case May 16th of 1986, and I turned 18 July 13th of 1986.
Wow.
Unfortunately, a young man lost his life because of a drug deal that went bad. If I had to do it all over again, it would have never went the way it went.
Okay.
But I'm young, I'm stupid, hot-headed, can't be told what to do, and my thought process was either you're going to pay me my money or I'm going to kill you. And unfortunately,
that's what happened. Well, you know, that comes with the game, you know?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but, you know, it comes with the game. And people hate me for this, but I respect the shooter.
Yep.
You know, because I was once there, you know what I'm saying? And I used to be the type of woman, oh, yeah, you can owe me that. Now, my friend came to me, my friend Scarelli Skinny was like, you can't let him owe you 50 cents, 50. And I'm like, oh, shit, well, let me get my 50 cents, bitch. You better give me my 50 cents.
Especially being a woman.
You know, especially being a woman. It's really hard, you know? So I had to put on some drawers when I go on the street. Fuck the panties, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pull these drawers up. I feel like my nuts is hanging longer than the niggas. So, you know, so I can kind of understand it, but I get where you coming from.
But
you was young, you was hot-headed.
It don't help that all
you
the rest of my
thinking.
family did the same shit.
Okay, so you trying to basically, y'all.
My grandfather went to jail for murder, robbery, and the drug gang.
So y'all working towards breaking the chain.
Break that chain.
Breaking the
Generational
chain.
courage.
So now that's what I'm working to do now.
Yes, to break the chain. Yes, because do you have children?
Yes,
you got
a daughter and a son.
A daughter and son.
And I have grandchildren. Dealing with my grandson right now and his issues.
Yeah. Okay, I have a question for Queen Nene. You held him down. First of all, I want to say thank you for that.
And I want to say thank you for it too.
Yeah, oh, wonderful.
Just thank you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you did to survive the loneliness and all of that other stuff while he was there, you stayed true. Since you've been home, first of all, did y'all have any kind of prep conversations leading up to his freedom? And since you've been home, did you have your expectation of what you thought was going to happen and what has actually happened? Has there been like a shift or in like your reality?
We've always had good communication, so we always talk through everything to the best of our ability. He's not one for surprises, so he's going to talk through every scenario humanly possible and some.
Okay.
So we talk through a lot of the scenarios. I can pleasantly say it's exactly what I thought it would be, and being able to connect like we knew we would is actually a reality, because we connected spiritually and we stay connected and on the same page. Even when we have our disagreements, we still have an alignment there, and there's an unspoken bond that's there that will stay there. And we know that it's the God-given kind of love, because it could not have survived this long under the conditions that we've been in. And we know that this is a God-sent kind of love. And we try to honor him by respecting each other and staying true to the vows and everything else that we set as children. And how we decided to raise our kids is how we grew up, and we stayed true to that, and we still stay true to that. And it kept us, and it continues to keep us, and you can see it filtering down into our children and our grandchildren, those lessons. And it's just one of those things where, yeah, it's exactly what we thought it would be. So it's just trying to embrace how he sees life now being out, and the technology differences and the changes.
Me and technology, we don't get along. She don't like me at all. I don't know what I did to her.
They got apps now.
Siri like somewhere else.
What about the AI app?
I don't even want to deal with her cousin.
Oh, that AI app is deep. I mean, you can come up with proposals and all kinds of stuff. And I'm really still kind of learning that part of the AI app. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on that. But you know, robot coming to take over everything. Yes, it's almost closing. But
so I want to ask both of y'all: do y'all have any last minute things or parting comments that you would like to share? And Queen, I really want to get you on. Y'all need to do some kind of group or something for returning citizens on effective communication skills.
We'll be
Not
here for
only
you. I'll
as a
support y'all
couple,
and whatever.
but just in general, you know what I'm saying? Because some people don't even know to discuss expectations and how to even navigate when they aren't met properly or when they aren't met the way they expected them to be met.
And we're still working through things. So we haven't
Perfected it.
Yeah,
But the
we
fact
haven't
that you
perfected it.
acknowledge it and you're ahead
Yeah.
of the game.
Right.
And so I really want y'all, hey, I'm gonna get my brothers together and their girlfriends.
Just call
and
us
maybe we
whenever
gonna
you
save
need
some
to.
relationships and get some people married and stop having baby daddies out here with a bunch of nieces and nephews. I got, bro, welcome home.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome home. Amen.
Thank
we
you.
need more about black men home.
Thank you
Yes.
for being the
Yes.
kid that you are, because you can't
Do the
out
right things.
working hit. I want you to do a plug in. You do security work. Can you plug that in, please?
Tell where to find you at for security. Give me
Yes,
that.
please.
So I work with AutoX Executive Protection in the D. That's one of my jobs. I also work with Nation Outside, helping citizens re-enter back into society.
I'm a
Wonderful.
nation outside, remember?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So start Monday.
That's what's up.
So yes,
Yes.
work with Nation Outside, helping returning citizens, trying to get out into the community and help the youth. Save some of the young men from making the same poor decisions that I made, which sent me to prison as well.
Wonderful.
I understand that when I look back at this old African saying that says children are great works of life after death. So I look at the legacy that I want to leave. And I don't want to leave a legacy of crime and violence and so forth. So I'm just trying to save those that I can save. Go back into the prisons, help those that's still in there that don't have nobody fighting for them. Or they
Wonderful.
think they don't have nobody fighting for them.
Right.
And that's my mission. So anybody that want to contact me, they can use my email address, which is kenneth32anderson@gmail.com.
Say it again.
Kenneth32anderson@gmail.com. And if you need security, holler Executive Protection in the D.
Hey, thank
I want to
you.
give a shout out to all of your brother Millennials
Yeah,
that
my
held
man.
you down.
Exactly.
When I loved the way that they welcomed and they took care of him when he came home. They embraced him. And they still continue to love on him. I love that communication and that tightness that they have within that Melanic organization,
Yes.
because they're keeping each other grounded and focused. And I think that's the best thing that I've seen come out. And I appreciate all of the Melanics that held him down from my heart. I thank you. And I love the fact that y'all are reaching back in the community and trying to save the rest of the sons and
Yes.
grandchildren.
And
I appreciate you. And daughters as well.
yes.
So I want to make sure that they get my deepest heartfelt from the Melanic organization, because
Thank
that's
you.
Hey,
beautiful.
And my
hey
fellow
y'all.
lifers.
All
For
right.
all my
thank
juvenile
you.
lifers,
Yes.
we love y'all. For those
Yes.
who are still behind that awful gate, we are fighting to bring y'all home.
Yes, we are.
Y'all already know I got hit the ground running, and I'm not gonna stop until every juvenile lifer in Michigan is free.
Yes, wonderful.
You heard me, Kim
Amen.
Worthy?
Got me.
You heard me?
Kim Worthy, you heard
Kim
that?
Worthy?
Because she
But
don't hear so
anyway,
good sometimes.
I know.
This is what I want
you.
you two beautiful rural people to do for me.
Yes.
Unapologetically, 20 minutes out each of y'all day separately, do something selfish for just you every 20 minutes every day. Don't forget,
Some eye care.
just
That's what we call it,
you.
I care.
Love on you.
Yes.
Love on you for 20 whole minutes. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care how busy you are. Incorporate that 20 minutes, because if you don't refill your cup
Yeah.
and each other's cup, y'all can't give to nobody
That's
else.
true.
That's true.
It's not-
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
And
I
thank y'all for
appreciate you for
giving
coming
to
in.
us.
Anytime you want us, we'll be
Thank
back.
you. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Absolutely.
And I need that security.
I got you. Just call us up.
Thank you, Big Sis.
Security,
Thank you.
security.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
And that number is
Yes.
313-355-6018. You are watching Clear It Up with Big 50 live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all top media, social media platforms. Oops, you don't like me. You can follow, you can share, you can comment, but you better subscribe.
Right.
Thank you for watching WJCC Cool TV.
TV.
It's the what? The coolest station in the world. I'm your girl,
Thank you.
Kimberly Lane, and we about to transition to our next guest.
Yes.
Thank y'all lovely people for enjoying the day. Big 50. And to our next guest coming in, what has been going on with you? I went to Free Her last week. I had a phenomenal time. You know, I graduated. Say congrats to your Columbia
Congrats.
graduate.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Always doing big
That's
things.
wonderful.
What's next for you, girl? Hey,
Hey,
you know I
we
ain't
know.
stopping.
We already know. Non-stop.
Non-stop, gotta keep moving. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Kim, let's get Lorenzo in.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
nice
y'all very
meeting you.
much.
Nice meeting you.
Nice
Honey, and drink that on up.
Thank you.
I will.
Contact
Thank
me
you.
anytime.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you
Ken.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Anytime y'all need
Kimberly.
us,
All
no
right.
security,
Thank
holler
y'all.
at us.
Thank you, baby. I
Absolutely.
appreciate you.
It's been wonderful kicking it
The
with
same
y'all.
here.
Yeah, I got you.
Tell Lorenzo to come back. Thank
Okay.
y'all so much.
Have a blessed day.
Yes. So what's been going on with me?
Girl, yes, what's happening with you?
So far so good. I'm getting ready to getting ready for the march, the rally. So yes, that's
DC, here we
DC,
come.
them damn plane tickets high as hell.
I already had my plane tickets.
Yeah, you said you had yours. I haven't got mine yet.
Oh,
but
I
I'm
thought
working
you
on-
been got yours
No,
when you said you were
I
gonna
looked
fly.
at it. I looked and
No,
looked and
no,
looked.
no. You was the reason why I'm flying. You said you was flying.
I am flying, but I just the tickets
Yes,
is high
you
as
are.
hell. My ticket is like $550.
Oh, that's right, because you got to be first class.
No, it's
and-
not in first
Oh,
class. It's
not?
second. It's comfort.
Shocking.
It's comfort right behind first class.
I know where comfort is.
Yeah.
I passed by all them sections.
So we have Lorenzo. We got
Hi,
Lorenzo
Lorenzo.
here.
How you doing?
And this
Welcome
is my
to
first
the
time meeting
show.
Lorenzo and you too. Lorenzo, I'm so sorry. We got so mixed up.
No doubt.
And can you tell us what our topic is today? Because Lorenzo, I done got threw off. I'm thinking the other guy was Lorenzo.
Right.
I'm sitting here talking like, oh, that's Lorenzo.
No doubt.
And then I'm like, Lorenzo, please go into the mic, scoot up a little bit, and
Yes,
tell us
yes.
what our topic is today with you.
This is your camera.
Today we're just discussing, because you know I got a new show coming out.
Okay, yep, I know.
And Roger, you know, he hollered at me and said, I'm meeting you, the legend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you.
I'm coming. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you for having it.
Got one shaved up and then pull up.
Okay, okay.
Shaved and everything.
No doubt.
You
Yeah.
I don't do that too often.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't say.
You know,
Yeah.
he always talking about
You
light
sure you
skinned
don't want to
guys.
sit over there?
I mean, what it
Oh,
is.
you
Light
wanna look
skinned
at the
guys.
They always
What?
talking about
Oh, you want to look at
pretty
the
boys.
50s?
I ain't that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what? Okay, he talking about he's not a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy.
I'm just saying, I just want to know he want to sit over there, or he might just want to look at the 50s.
You're a pretty boy.
Because he's shaved.
That's all right, being a pretty boy. One thing for sure, you can't help because of your skin color and the way you look. That's the way God
No doubt.
put it. So
No doubt.
you know, I can't stand when
I
people
don't
like,
I don't like light
this.
skin no more today.
You don't like them no more?
Not today.
Oh, okay. You mad at light skin? I be mad sometimes at all skin, but
Right.
you know, it's okay. It's okay.
It's really the spirit.
It's okay.
You're right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
all right.
That's what counts.
Yeah, that's what really counts. So Lorenzo, you did time in prison.
Yes, ma'am.
How long?
25.
25.
Innocent.
We just got a
Oh,
guy that just left
welcome
out of here 37 years and some months.
Wow.
Yes.
And here is
4
a
months,
lifer. She's a lifer.
12 days.
Like 30
She's like 30.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about you. 30
Yeah.
years.
Oh, you heard about
Yes.
me. Was it good?
Yeah,
Oh,
of
okay,
course.
thank
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
You did
me-
You did 5 more than me, so
Yeah.
you know what time it is.
Yeah, so me,
Definitely know what it
I'm the
is.
scapegoat. I do ski a bit.
You know, one day behind bars is way too much.
Yeah.
In case anybody want to tap in and check her about that, it's 313-355-6018. Just 313-355-6018. Tap in and check her, because I can't.
I know, it is so crazy because it is one day it's too much. But I did. They always say, oh, she did ski a bit. That's because I thought I was just so slick. I kept thinking I could slip through the system. I keep on, the feds hated me. That bitch just slipped through the cracks.
No doubt.
I'm a little slicky over here, you know?
Okay.
But you know the things that they do,
They don't need to talk. You know what I mean?
They don't need to
That's
talk.
why I did 25 on what I ain't do. You know what I'm saying? So.
Is that
So
what you're clearing it up about?
so tell us a little
Yeah,
bit about
clear
your
this up.
story. Yes,
I mean-
we're going to clear this shit up.
Well, you know, a police officer got shot in the middle of a robbery, and the guy that did it, they made a deal with him to testify against me, because they found, you know what I'm saying, because the police officer actually had a dirty gun.
Oh my God, pull up a little bit.
Yeah.
We want you in the mic.
Right.
We want you closer, or you can pull the mic. Yeah.
Yeah, he had
So-
a dirty
You got a
gun.
soft
I didn't even
voice.
find out until 10 years later. I couldn't understand it, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
So
you
the
know,
police officer had a dirty gun.
yes, ma'am. He gets shot and panics. Because we already know what time it is. He panicked. I guess he didn't get to the 40 quick enough. So he pulls the 9 he wasn't supposed to have, fires back like 7 times. And I didn't find out about it until 10 years later. You know what I'm
10
saying?
years
Wow.
later.
You know, like I say, you understand. You've been
So
been there.
yeah, so the other guy ended up going free,
Yeah, he went free.
and then you researched, did your case, came home. Where's the guy at now?
I don't even know. I'm scared to look him up because, like I say,
Don't
when
do that.
I wouldn't even do that because they expecting me to.
Yeah.
Don't look at
You know what I'm saying? They
Yes.
expecting me, and like I say, he's so weak. You know what I mean? I don't even care. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I done got
that's
over
some
that like
bullshit.
years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
I see how they putting out black men and black women, but
They
always
especially
do
our
that.
black men.
he dark skinned, 5'8". I'm light skinned.
How does they mix that up? How does they mix
Wait,
that
See what it is? No, the police
Dark
officer
skin.
actually gave a statement and said a 5'9" dark skin got shot, and then switched it up and said it's me.
Wow.
And then, like I say, I got proof the whole crook.
I mean, how can they do that?
Because the
because the
system is
judge was
corrupt.
in on it, the prosecutor, my attorney, and the police was in on it.
You say
They made it-
you say your attorney.
Yeah, the judge, the prosecutor, my attorney, and the police was in on it to
Okay.
cover up what they did.
For those who are listening who have no idea what the exonerate process is, can you touch bases on like what it is? Because it's like, I know 50 mind is blown and you throwing like details out there, but there is some kind of investigation that took place because a trial was taking place. The people felt like they was right, they was corrupt, but everybody who wasn't sitting in on the trial felt like everyday citizens felt like they had the right person, that everything was done. But then we find out after an investigation that it was all wrong. So can you like just explain on this a little bit?
what it is I did
You
25
sweating over
years.
this.
Girl, I'm having
I
hot
did- it's hot
flashes
as
and
hell. I'm
everything.
talking about
It's hot. It's
here.
like 90
literally,
Yeah,
I'm
this
telling you,
hot. I'm over here.
It's-
I'm about ready to
90
take this
I wanted to,
motherfucker.
but I felt like that was gonna be unprofessional.
I don't give a fuck.
No doubt.
Shit, y'all turn this heat down.
Right.
Go ahead,
Ooh,
baby.
Jesus.
See, you
Thank
need
you, Lord
it. You
Jesus.
need
I
it.
know it.
I got on parole
Hot
last year.
and flash.
I got on parole January 31st of last year.
You got off parole?
Yeah, I mean, no, I got out, and I just got out. I got off of parole this year, January.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
They gave me a year.
Then they still don't know to get him parole.
Right.
You know.
And then gotta realize, we all know that you have to accept responsibility for the crime. It's a requirement.
It's a requirement.
I
Yeah.
told the parole board, I can't accept responsibility for the crime
That you
Guys,
can
they
commit.
split, and they listened to my story, and they still let me go. So that says a lot. Now, what it was is the people we all know the people has nothing to do with the investigation. It's about the police, the judge, the prosecutor, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Doing what they do. What it is like I said, this guy gets shot and returns fire with a dirty gun. And they covered that gun up. That was the basis of, like I said, by me not talking, like when they came and got me, they caught him first, and then they came and got me because nobody got caught at the scene of the crime. They came and got me. You know what I'm saying? We don't do no talking. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what it is they seen the opportunity because I got bad history. I'm not, like I always say, no angel at all. I get on the nigga ass quick. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do armed robberies. I don't do it.
You don't do armed robberies.
You got to provoke me. I'm
Because
not
light
the type-
skinned men is kind of crazy. My brother's a light skinned crazy one. Everybody I know that's in my family, light skinned, they crazy. And then they always be the ones called pretty boys, and they don't want to be called pretty boys.
Well, see, what it is this. My thing is, I stay in my lane.
You saying
If
you're
I come in a
lying.
room and your girl looking at me, don't get mad at me. You better get on her.
That's right.
You play with me, it's a problem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wasn't the kind of guy that starts stuff.
You did state?
Yes, ma'am.
State time.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, I did like 10 years. I'm fighting on appeal. I had issues that I could have got on just off the appeal that I did. I mean, and then.
So with you coming home, and you just coming home from last year. What is that? Is
last year, last year, January 31st, I came
Everybody
home.
came home last year.
Yeah.
Like, so last year you came home.
Yes, ma'am.
How is it in your relationship now? What's going on like in relationship?
What it is it's like I said, by me, I got locked up at 16, got out at 19, and went back in at 22.
Okay.
I've never had a real relationship.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, you was young. He was only
Let's clear that
16.
up. I mean, let's.
Yeah.
You see
How
what
is
I'm saying?
But he was
dating now,
16.
like, as a
How is
grown
dating
man?
for you
Now,
now?
these women now, like I'm talking about,
They
I don't know what. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they
I'm talking about.
different. We different.
They got a voice. I'm talking about. Like I mean, I'm just saying this. I love my women and I love y'all to have y'all voice. Like I said, I seen your show. I love. Like I like Griselda. You know what I'm saying? I love a gangster. I'm just being.
He likes a bad girl.
I love that gangster. I've been always looking for that. That's the reason why I didn't have a real relationship.
Yeah,
I wanted something
you
like
can't
me.
deal with that kind of girl. You got to deal with a lady like me.
Right, not like me. I need my other half.
You need somebody like you.
Right, let's get this money.
Right.
And don't and if you make me feel like you'll jump in front of me, jump in front of a gun for me, that's lovely. But you ain't gonna have to do that because I'm gonna be the one to do that. But what I'm saying is, if I can see you as that, let's get this money and we're gonna ride it out till we die.
So that's like Beyonce and Jay-Z. We on the run part 2.
I don't need that. I never, like I said, I ain't never dealt with outside my race. I'm not racist or anything, but I just like my black women.
You like your black women.
Thugged out. Let's get this money. And I'm talking about ladylike, but
So
get to the
now,
business when it's time.
the women today that you meet, you like,
Ooh, man.
they're hard to deal with.
They want what they want.
Yeah.
And they ain't playing.
They ain't playing.
And they will get on you.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care about your
Yeah.
past history.
Yeah, we want it. We want it.
You know what I'm saying? No, listen, they don't care about your past. We don't care about what you did in the past.
Don't care.
You dealing with me right now. Let's get it in.
let's
You know
get
what I'm
it in,
saying?
yeah.
So it's like, it's not.
So you have to be very careful though, of the women that just, want. We want what we want, but you just coming home, you got to pump your brakes because you got to see where you going at in your life first.
See what it is like I said, I'm focused right now because we all know by us doing bits, we know what's really going on.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people was blind to what's really going on.
Really going on.
So I got to get to this bread. My thing is, I'm the type of if I love you, your problems is my problem.
Yeah.
Right.
So that means
That problem.
I have to get in position to take care of everything that I love. Period.
So
That's real.
do you have a job now?
What it is I started a nonprofit.
Okay.
I got my own show
that's
now.
Good. That's good.
And then you got to realize
What kind of
what
nonprofit?
Render Every Need. It's called Render Every Need. Like I said, I tried to do a raffle. And
Yeah.
like I said, I tried to do little things.
Yeah, I have a nonprofit too.
What's the
Yeah.
mission of your nonprofit?
Veterans, single mothers,
Yeah.
elderly,
Uh-huh.
and it's one other thing. Elderly, single veterans, single mothers, and homeless.
Okay. Cause
You know what I'm saying?
He's
Can
over
you
here
have one
sweating.
Man, it's
Here,
so
and
hot.
this ain't not here.
Right.
Here,
So,
get yours
and
too.
then you gotta realize that by me dealing with what I'm dealing with, trying to get exonerated on my case, I really don't be out here I don't. Like I said, when I first got out, I had to go to a homeless shelter basically.
Yeah.
It was an MDOC halfway house on Woodward.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right. So
you know,
like
gotta
I
respect
said, nobody
that.
wrote-
We
the
respect
last time I
that.
had a visit was 05.
Wow.
17 years I went without a visit, so I really
Yeah.
don't have no
Oh,
money. So like I
Jesus.
said, when I got out, I had to you come out at 6 and you got to be back in at 9.
Right. Right.
But I don't feel comfortable with dealing with what I'm dealing with the police. I don't
Yeah.
feel comfortable with them knowing where I'm at.
Yeah, I understand.
You see
I
what I'm saying?
understand.
I know
understand.
the darkness of with them. I'm talking. They done threatened me several times.
That
see what I'm
is a
saying?
shame. That's just a shame. This is,
But I'm like this, like I'm walking with God.
yeah, you
I
gotta
don't
walk
fear
by
nothing.
faith, not by sight.
Right.
Yes.
So I gotta do what I gotta do. Like,
Covered.
So
I have
being
to
that
put it out there.
you wrongfully convicted, are they conversating you for anything, or you got a lawsuit?
He's
But
proving
this is,
it.
but right now I'm in the process of appealing. I still got paperwork in the courts now that they scared to touch. So now I'm in the process of pushing it, get my lawyer together to get ready to put it in the courts and getting ready to force them to do what they need to do.
Yeah, because they need to compensate you
No
for
doubt.
that. You done took half of your life away.
Now listen,
You don't have any
I
children.
got one child. He was
Yeah.
one when I left the street.
Oh
He
my
went from
God.
he caught a 14. He catch a what you call that? When you take a carjacking.
Carjacking.
He go from the
Hijacking.
state, then he go to the feds.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
You see what I'm saying? So he was out here without his dad. So
Yeah, he didn't have really no guy.
Right, I had to learn about him through guys that's coming through.
So what about him today? How's your relationship?
Beautiful.
Wow, amazing.
Listen, that's that's my best friend. That's me.
Amazing.
That's good. He's
Yeah.
what, 30?
He's 27.
27? Okay.
I literally, it's like when I held him. See, you gotta realize I was out my mind when I was younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
I was
everybody
ready to
has
jump
it,
off
yeah.
and do my thing. But when I had my child, when I held him, it was like I swear on everything. I told him. I said I'll go to hell for you. And it's like he remembers that or something.
Right.
Because
right.
I never been around him until I got out last year. And we have a relationship like we always been around each other.
That's beautiful.
And he's just like me.
That's beautiful.
That's what scares me, though.
Right. Yeah, but you got,
Like he ain't playing.
Well,
And he
you-
respects his mom.
yeah,
and
but
everything.
definitely you got to get a hold to him because so many young black
Yeah.
men are going away, getting murdered.
Yeah.
Just senseless bullshit. So,
Yeah. But still, since I've been home, he got a job.
We have a caller.
Oh.
hello, you on the air with Big 50. Cleared up.
Hey, what's happening, Big 50?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I don't think this thing on. Is this
I don't think this is on. Caller, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
Which one is we going from? This one or
you hear
this
me?
one?
That one.
I don't know.
Hey, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Hold on, caller. Don't hang up.
Ain't nothing on here. Ain't nothing plugged
Oh.
up here. So
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
I can
Oh,
hear
Jesus.
you
you.
got to pair.
Okay.
It's not paired.
Okay.
So it wasn't on.
Okay, let's get back to the
Sorry,
what's the
caller.
lead,
I'm so sorry, but
Call back 313-355-6018. That's cleared up with Big 50. You are here with Lorenzo. Hey, he was wrongfully convicted. There's a bunch of bull crap going on with cops and all that other stuff, y'all.
that's a
Fake guns, messed up guns, something else.
dirty guns.
Dirty
Yeah.
guns, dirty
And I
cops,
can just
dirty
imagine
judges,
how
dirty
you feel. You don't even want to look at them motherfuckers.
Listen, when I'm out here, I really don't want no. Because my thing is, when you talking about them, there's no defense to that.
Yeah.
And then by you being, as of now, I'm convicted of shooting a Detroit police officer.
That you did. You didn't even shoot.
Right. So that means
So
they
that-
can pull me over and give me a couple shots, and who gonna fight?
Yeah, because
there.
they looking and say, oh, he done shot a cop before.
Yeah,
but
so-
knowing it's wrongfully convicted because they looking at that you got. That you-
So it's like I'm racing against time. 'Cause
yeah.
I feel it coming, but I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not only me that this is happening to. They doing this every day, all day.
Every day.
Yeah.
They don't care about your innocence. We all know that. They don't care about no
Yeah,
innocence.
they
As
don't
long as they
care.
got enough to convict you, that's all they care about.
That's all they care.
Manufacture it.
They're gonna manufacture it because, like I said, I didn't catch this for 10 years because I never read my preliminary. Now, how I caught it was I read my preliminary one day. I'm about to kill myself. Do you hear me? I'm trying to take my life.
No.
Yes, that's what God do. So I put out my preliminary and I read my preliminary and say, they get to the police officer, he have to understand, they say, what did you do when you got shot? He said, I pulled my revolver and shot back 4 or 5 times. That's how I caught it. Revolver. We all know that back then, this 98, this 97,
You ain't
98.
no revolver.
You had 40 calibers back
You hear
then.
me? Ain't no revolver.
Semi-automatic. That was the 80s. Y'all had revolvers. Cut it out. So that's when I caught it. I said, oh, so I go to the trial transcripts. Yeah, now they saying you got a 40 caliber. Then the prosecutor turns around and put fake 40 caliber shell cases on the same evidence tags as the 9mm shell.
Damn, they played dirty.
I'm talking about. That's when I came back. I'm talking about my beard was like this. Guys who knew me for years I was in level 5, just wasn't brushing my teeth. I didn't care about nothing.
Yeah, you
Guys was
done.
walking past me, didn't even recognize me.
They was like,
Like, and then one of
they
my
like
guys,
Lorenzo done lost this man.
no, well, they didn't even know who I was. One guy I knew, I'm telling you, this was my man. I stopped on him. Like, he kept passing me. I said, bro, what's up? I'm like, what's up, man? You don't know me or something? He like, no. He like, nigga, you look like a wildebeest. That's when I understood just how far gone
you was.
It wasn't about him.
You didn't even realize
didn't want to
that.
talk to me. He just didn't recognize me.
Right.
Wow.
But when I seen this, that's when I came back to life because I just didn't understand. I said, I know y'all not convicting me because I'm pleading the fifth. Come on, you know who did this, but you coming at me on me. I know it ain't just about pleading the fifth.
Yeah, you had to get in that library now. Yeah.
Right. But see, I've been there from day one because they did a photograph lineup without my council present. I had an issue that shut them all down.
This
in
is
the first
all
place.
weird and
You
crazy
see what I'm
as
saying?
hell.
And then they still
just was
shut me
corrupt
down
from beginning
on
to
the appeal.
end.
On the appeal, they still shot that issue down. And I had that clearly.
And you know what? They don't believe this happened. So I'm so glad you clearing this up on
This is what I'm here to bring to the
Clear
people.
it up.
Stop. See, my thing is, what I'm bringing is, what you see right here, this is me.
That's you.
What y'all need to worry about is them robes and them people come through with a smile
Yeah.
and power and all this and that. Them the ones who commit genocide.
And then too, yes, and then too,
Absolutely.
they, these motherfuckers. I keep telling people when kids get stuck, everybody gets so scared of the police.
Yeah.
They so scared of the feds. I'm never scared of the police.
No doubt.
You,
They just- you don't
this
just
is a
like everybody
complaint
else.
against me that I'm gonna fight.
No doubt.
Okay,
No doubt.
you're not the judge or the jury. You're not putting me in jail. You come to do what you have to do, Mr. Police officer or federal agent, and it's up to me to fight. And it's between me at this time, my lawyer, and your prosecutor and judge. Okay,
Right, that's
I'm
it.
not worried about no goddamn
Nobody.
stupid ass federal agents or no goddamn police.
But see, they always had something against me. See, I've been dealing with homicide before this. They never liked me because I don't. Who is you?
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
that.
come out.
I'm more that type too.
You
That's
know
why
what
I
I
say
mean?
they
Put
couldn't
your hands
stand me.
up. Right.
I don't give a fuck who y'all
Yeah.
is. It was a point to when I was younger. The police stopped me. I'm so angry. I jump out the car, run towards them.
No doubt.
I go crazy.
I ain't never run into us no cop.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I watched the story.
Yeah, they be like, get in the car.
50
Get in
right.
the car. I be like, no, y'all stop me for no reason,
Right, playing
motherfuckers.
with
Next
me.
thing you know, they throw me down to the ground and got me in handcuffs. And then they let me know that I have, it's so crazy, then they let me know, well, bitch, you got 3 different names. And your purse got 3 different IDs in here. Which one is you? I said, well, take me to the station and find out.
No
I'm telling y'all shit.
No doubt.
You
No
know.
doubt. Like I say, man, they human just like everybody else. My thing is, and what makes me mad is when you take on that. See, that people don't truly understand when they taking on that office. When they become an officer, they taking an oath to uphold the Constitution.
Right.
I don't mean you a thug. You ain't tough, boy. You know what I'm saying? How do you get tough when you got a badge on?
You got it bad.
You got a whole nation backing you, boy. Anybody can be tough with that. You're supposed to be an officer of the law, upholding the law. Not breaking it, not punching me in my face, not threatening me, because you're not, like, I stand on 10 toes, boy.
Right.
You come down to my
for sure.
level. If you don't come down to my level, you can't play with me at all. You
can't
understand
play.
what I'm saying?
Can't play.
Stop it with the toughness. When I see that beating on, like I stay on Facebook showing how they doing this.
Right.
We slide on each other all day. You know what I'm saying?
All
But we
day.
can't speak up on, can't talk about what they're doing. How they beating the hell out of us. Like that guy they beat the hell out of and killed him, broke his neck. He got squared out here in cuffs.
Right.
They talking like they on the street like they drug dealers. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought they were drug
Well,
dealers.
the police is something different now.
Yeah.
They are some robbers. All they
See,
want
that's
to
why I don't
say, they
understand why
jealous.
y'all ain't saying
They
it.
very jealous.
Yeah.
They hate that they have to work all them hours and don't get paid no money.
Right.
And they come in your house and see your nice shit.
They wanna take
and they take it, they tear it up, they do everything.
And then when they get caught, they get slapped on the wrist. My thing is, who the worst criminal? The one who's supposed to be upholding the law, breaking the law, or the guy that's breaking the law? The worst criminal is the person who got tricked y'all into employing him. You know, get caught, and y'all slap him on the wrist because all of y'all is on something.
So this whole system is broke because if you saying you hired this individual because they have so many high moral and standards to uphold the Constitution of the United States in the city of Detroit, Michigan, and y'all laws, and this person breaking it, all you can do is say, "Oh, don't do that again."
Right.
Yeah.
So something ain't right. What is it?
Did you hire this person because you knew they were corrupt? Because y'all supposed to take psychological tests and all that
Right.
other shit to be able to perform this duty.
See, that,
So what's the problem?
that's what. See, my thing is, if you look at it from your point of view, who are you gonna hate the most? A person you accepted in your home,
I hate the fake one.
thought that they was loyal, and then turned around they was fake as hell, robbed you and all type of stuff. You're gonna be mad at that person than the person that you don't know. So you set this person into they took him as a job, or taking him as a police officer to uphold your laws, and then he break them, and then you slap him on the wrist. Then that means you telling me that he just got caught.
That's the blue club.
You making us have to do this to you because you got caught.
You got caught. Yeah.
What's the
This
deal
is
here?
crazy. This is so crazy.
And I'm that guy that's gonna put it on the floor. Come do what you do to me. I don't
Right.
care.
So
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm like-
you ain't about to have me shutting down.
No, that's me.
Outside of that, 'cause
That's
not
crazy
everybody
because
gonna
I
be
don't give a
standing
fuck
10 toes
either.
against the popo.
Yeah, I
So
don't care
I
about
know for us who not gonna be standing 2 toes, 10 toes, and all
You
that
say
shit
2 toes?
against the popo. I'm not standing
Not
1
even
toe.
2 toes.
I'm not standing a toe,
See,
half a toe.
See, my thing
None of
is-
that against
see,
the
my
popo.
thing is this.
So what's the solution?
My thing is, I'm not even mad at you. That's my job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna stand up for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just,
I'm
not
on
even mad at
protest.
you.
I be in the protest
But
with
you
my
see, my
son
thing is-
and all that other
see, my
good
thing
shit,
is- my
and
thing-
lobby and last and City Hall. I'm gonna be all in the
But see,
places
my
cussing
thing
them
is,
out.
It's about getting in them courts. All that lobbying, they want you to protest and all that crazy
Yeah.
stuff. Get involved with them courts. Get them
Court
lawyers on
watching.
team to start changing these laws.
Just
Stop
like the little
yelling
boy
and
just
screaming.
came home. Did you just see that little young boy wrongfully convicted? I can't think of his name.
You
This
ain't
was
watched
last
news in like
week.
3 days.
It was last
I'm
week.
still on New York Times.
Oh, it was last week. That little
I
boy
haven't
got
been
out.
able to
He's been
stay up
fighting.
till 11
He
o'clock.
had so many cases and boxes that he came home and they was like, "What are you gonna do next?" He said, "I'm gonna get with these prosecutors and I'm gonna sit down and talk about these young men being wrongfully convicted."
Yeah.
This young boy is getting ready to do his thing. I love
Hey.
it.
If you don't, like,
And I hope all
we have
resources
to
go
do
his
that.
way.
Yeah, he did not even kill the person. The person came up and admitted that he killed him, and he was already in jail. The one that killed him. Man.
Oh, I think I heard that.
Did
on
you
the
see
news or
that?
something.
Yeah, on the news.
You talking about
Yeah.
dog that was the hitman, light skinned dude? Cause I was in there with dog. You know what I'm saying? That I think I know who you talking about.
Yeah, this young guy, he got out. He was his family. He's getting ready to get his lawsuit on their ass and
That's what's
everything
up.
else. Yeah,
It took me. That's wrong because you gotta realize this. I did 25 years. I had 1 child.
one
So
child,
that means you got 25 years. I could have had 3, 4
3, 4
more.
kids. Yeah.
That's why they
genocide.
stopped.
Life could have been.
That's why they stopped.
Life could have been on the
That's
go. You
genocide.
could have been married by
Right,
now.
that's generational. Like that's genocide right there. You just destroyed my bloodline.
Yeah.
Part of my bloodline.
Yeah.
Major part of it.
Yeah. Ain't that something?
And see, this is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? People got to understand just how important this issue is, and start dealing with it, and stop trying to get with it because it's personalized. Because your son get caught up, or because we gotta look at us as a whole. If a friend of yours son get caught up, you should take it as serious as your
Serious,
son.
yeah, if it's
Because
your
they'll do the same thing
Yes.
they did to him. They'll do to your child. They don't care about
They
none
don't
of that.
care.
And they children.
So relationship wise now, you're not with anyone. You just
What it is focus on trying to get to this bread.
bread, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Focus on trying to get to this bread.
Yes.
I'm dealing with who I'm dealing with, but it's like I try not to put that out there because I don't want to endanger them.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying? And this is what we on. We ain't trying to. My thing is, I can accept what happens to me, but if somebody else gets hurt in the process,
In the process.
what I'm on,
Right.
I'm not strong enough to protect everybody.
Right, exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
When you out of my sights, I can't protect you.
Right.
When you in my sights, I'm gonna die before you get hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Love it.
I'm still not strong enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I have to get above this. I got to get the exoneration. I have to get the understanding of what truly happened.
Right.
Then the power comes in.
Yeah.
And right now,
You gotta
I'm
get
fighting
self
that.
together. Yeah.
Right.
Basically
You
get
see what I'm
self
saying?
together. Yeah.
And people not understanding that. They think, you know what I'm saying? They think it's a game.
I heard what he said. You not heard him the first time you asked about relationship. He said he to financially and stuff. He need to do certain
Some
things
things,
as a
yeah.
man.
Right.
And once he take on that responsibility, he take on the responsibility. He
yeah.
got his own responsibility right there. He said
Yeah.
it the first time.
Yeah.
Right, see, it's not.
Yeah.
See, it's not about being insecure. You know what I'm saying? It's about securing what you do need to do
Right.
as a man.
Well, see, I love it. Because he ain't out trying to bump them draws right now. He's just trying to get it together because he know.
What's coming?
But,
You know you gonna be asking for
Yeah.
this. So don't be calling us talking about
Right.
that. You get his number.
Right.
Lorenzo is not gonna be doing that
Right.
right now at
And
this
then make it
moment
so
until he
bad.
get his bag up.
Right, so Lorenzo got to get the bag together. I totally agree
Right.
and
Don't call
understand
my
that.
number, 'cause
So
I don't
yeah,
know
get the
either.
get the bag together. Give us a call.
It was coming out so hard on Facebook when I first got out. They was messengering me. I had to make a video.
Did they send coochie pictures?
Man, listen.
Cause
Ooh,
I got
they
so many
will.
dick pictures, I got confused.
Ah,
It's
no.
like I got so disappointed in
At the
social
women.
media. 'Cause, you know, I'm locked
Social
up.
media is
Right, I'm locked up, so I get out. All people want to do is meet up, do this.
yeah.
I'm not listening.
It's like everybody is oversexed these days.
Yes.
Everybody is over horny. Like
Listen.
everybody is oversexed. I get so tired of these oversexed goddamn men and women.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
ridiculous.
crazy. I'm like, I can't
Y'all
even
gotta
fuck
get
without no money.
See,
I know for real. I gotta get some. I gotta. I don't want to have no sex. I don't want to do anything if the bag ain't right.
Right.
If me and the nigga is here and we know we got to get this bag right.
Yeah.
I love you. Give me a kiss. Roll over. You roll over because we got to just plan the thing. Well, we got to get this money. Ain't no way in the fuck I
You ain't
can.
in my shit if the bag ain't right.
I'm just saying if you together and your bag ain't right and you together and things ain't going right.